All right, here we are for round one. Gosh, my guess is that the guy to our left, I was just thinking about this, is probably playing black-white. We didn't see, we're definitely not mulligan in this hand. We didn't see a lot of black and or white cards coming back in Besieged. And then I think our opponent to our right was playing blue-red, so we were kind of forked between the two, which is unfortunate. But, you know, not much we can do there. Like, the cards kind of... I think we could have maybe shifted into Infect, but we would have given up a lot of early picks. And just getting past that Corrupted Conscience. I don't know what they took over it, but... yeah, it kind of, you know, forced their hand a little bit. I think we have to drop the Mirror here and guarantee that we can cast a Blade Splicer next turn. I don't want to drop Necropede anyway. I mean, if you kill Necropede, it would be kind of a waste. We don't really want to threaten Infect with the Copper Carapace. Hopefully they don't have an Into the Core or something of that sort. Ooh. And that kind of sucks, considering that's our splash guy. And yeah. Fervor, sure. I mean, I think just, yeah, suiting up Blade Splicer, or throwing out Blade Splicer here, clearly best. I'll throw out Trinket Mage is okay. I think Blade Splicer just puts on the most pressure for us. And we'd rather not be trading with the Fervor if at all possible. Looks like he missed his land drop, okay. See, they're sitting on a lot of spells. I mean, suiting up with Carapace, well, it could be okay here. I don't think it's ideal because, like, either he has a lot of high drops or he's got some removal and he's just going to shoot the Splicer down, though. If he's got like a Volt Charge or a Galv Blast, shooting Splicer isn't the worst for us, so maybe we do just go ahead and Copper Carapace here. No, I think we just develop our board with the Trinket Mage. It's kind of a tough call, because the Carapaces do represent a lot of damage, but like... what else can we get with Trinket Mage? And we can get a Gremlin Mine. Maybe we just even play Auriok Replica. Just because we don't know what he's exactly going to throw at us, and Gremlin Mine could be better than, like, say, getting Flight Spellbomb. Yeah, I think swinging with the Golem, just... if he has like a violent wound or something, just we let him use his mana optimally and kind of screw our mana up if we go ahead and equip here. And since he missed the land drop, I mean, what is he holding in his hand when he's playing black-red and he's not casting anything at 3 mana? He's got to have some kind of removal spell. So either I play the Trinket Mage and we go get... I mean, I'd like to get lands for this, so we could just go ahead and get Flight Spellbomb. Or I just go ahead and play the Auriok Replica here. I think we just go ahead and play the Replica. I don't think it's worth getting the Spellbomb just yet, because, as I said, if he does drop an artifact creature, we do want to be able to get rid of that. This puts a little bit of pressure on the board. I could easily see this being like Slash Panther or the Peace Strider or something. Ogre Resistor, sure, okay. He's all tapped out now. I mean, I didn't see a Turn of Slag, but he could have easily been, you know, picking it up before us. Huh. Vivisection will ultimately be good on, like, the Necropede or the Blade Slicer, so... I think I just... do I equip up one of my guys and bring in? I mean, I could just swing with the Golem here. I don't really want to trade or I mean, I could swing with the Golem here. He can't really effectively block. And then I can go ahead and Vivisection my Splicer, not losing a land drop. Problem is, I mean, getting to Mind Clone could be huge. This having first strike's also pretty huge. But if I don't do that, I'm going to miss a land drop, and missing a land drop could be kind of bad. Or I could just go ahead and Copper Carapace this up, but then if he has Turn to Slag, I'm kind of screwed. So I think just swinging in here and Vivisection is probably our best bet. I mean, if he wants to do a swing back, the scary thing is if he does kill this and then swing back with these guys, that represents a lot of damage on the flip side. But we do have defense coming out the next turn. So I think this is a fine call. There could be an argument for playing the Carapace here, but I don't think we're going to suit them both up next turn. And if he does have removal for this guy, I'd rather, so that he can clean swing with like Fervor, I'd rather sack it to, you know, prevent the damage from Rogue Resistor in response to the removal. So I'm going to just leave that up here. And I'm going to go ahead and trade with the Fervor now. He might have like a land Guess Verdict or something for us, which troublesome, but not the end of the world. If it's an artifact creature, I mean, yeah, like the Peace Strider. We got Trinket Mage now to go ahead and kill that. Though that does get him a little bit farther ahead on the race. And he could easily have like Morbid Plunder. Ooh. Well, we're certainly not doing this yet. I think Trinket Maging here and going and killing that Peace Strider is the best bet. We'll take another 4 from the Resistor. I mean, it's not the end of the world here. And now I can just go ahead and get out our Copper Carapace again. Probably should have just played the Carapace before so I could F6, but since we are falling ahead on time as I'm talking, I generally don't like to F6 a lot when I'm recording because sometimes it seems to mess up, but it could be because I fat finger F7. I think that's what I might have been doing, where it basically just, if you don't have a possible response, it just keeps skipping until you have an action that you could take. We're getting to the range where Mindcoin can be quite solid too. I mean, depending on what he plays here, he's going to have a lot of hard options. Corrupted Conscience here, though, is going to be brutal. This could be a turn to slag on this. Alright, yeah, Corrupted Conscience looks like it's going to be solid here. I mean, there's not, like, yeah, much you can do in the face of the Conscience here. I love how my Carapaces are just chilling. We'll go ahead and F6 after we attack. And I could see a Morbid Plunder here. Ooh, something big. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, that guy, I don't know if that's gonna do it. He's got 2 cards left in his hand. I think just suiting up my guys and swinging is the best bet. I mean, he can't kill the Golem. He's gonna have to trade with the Trinket Mage. See if I put both on the Golem, yeah. Or I could just suit up the Golem, attack with that and the Ringleader. Hold back the Trinket Mage, play the Riddlesmith and the Necropede. I mean, I'm gonna suit up the Golem, I think. Yeah, I mean, I could Mind Coil in here too and just leave him completely devoid. of anything, but I don't think that's correct. I mean, I think we got to put the pressure on him. The golem is certainly getting suited up because it can survive. I mean, it forces to trade with one of his creatures. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and suit up everything. Let's see if he can kill me with an if he had Galv Blast and Artillerize, I could be in trouble if I... choose to attack with Trinket Mage too. Maybe I put both these on the Golem and just bring him in. No, I think I mean, he has to block. He's got to lose one. He could have something nuts if he's got, like, multiple burn spells, but he's going to have, like, 2 burn spells. So, I think this is okay. I mean, maybe I should have put them both on this and held this back and just swung with that, because it represents nearly the same amount of damage. Wow, okay. He must have turned a slag or something that... Yeah, go ahead and lay my planes. No reason not to. Well, we'll see what he's got. I find it he's make Morbid Plunder here? No? I find it interesting that he chose to kill the Infect guy at the moment, because that's the least of his worries. Though, if he takes a hit from the Infect guy, that represents lethal with the Carapace the next turn. So... I mean, yeah, he's got a chump. No reason to equip or anything before attacking. I don't know if I should even show him the Mind Golem. Like, if he had something better than what he currently has, I think he would have already cast it. So I think just playing this guy and suiting up with the Carapace is fine. Okay.